Is women that men who are obsessed with are women who are able to have intellectual and emotional connection with a man. Okay, so intellectual connection is showing interest in what he has to say, what he's doing, showing interest in his interests. So ask open-ended questions like, what interests you about that? What makes it interesting to you? Like, what do you think about that? What are your thoughts on that? What are your opinions? Why are you interested in that? Or why do you think that way? What are some of the reasons, right? So a lot of what and why and how. Also share your ideas. Some women are afraid to talk to men. Some women are even afraid to share their ideas because they're afraid of being judged, right? But when you actually share your ideas, it tells him that you can be true to yourself. You have the confidence to speak your ideas and your opinions, right? And it's very exciting for him. It gives him a sense of challenge. Intellectual conversations are very welcomed by men, and it allows him to understand you better, and it can be fun, right? Also learn to agree to disagree. So when he talks about something that kind of quite out there, maybe you feel a little bit like, oh really, right? Try not to judge him. Like, oh, okay, tell me what made you think like that, or tell me more about that. You have a very strong opinion about it, so tell me more about it, right? Wow, that makes sense. I can see why you think that way. So that you mean you validate him, right? So validate and listen, active listening, right? So when you listen, pay attention and ask follow-up questions. Oh, okay. So what do you mean by that? What makes you think that way? Right? That's very important. Now, in emotional connection is another level. Now, often we are afraid to ask men how they feel. You don't have to have like a therapy session with a man, like get him to tell you the deepest, darkest secrets right away or ever, right? But you can slowly and calmly ask things like, oh, how do you feel about that? Or I can imagine that you might feel frustrated or judged by that. Is that right? Right? When you ask him how he feels about that, it helps him to start to be more aware of his emotions. How you feel about that, but then you just leave him space to tell you. Right? You don't keep poking him. Ask a simple question and then wait, let him talk. Okay? Also, share with him your feelings. I felt happy when you did that. I felt really proud seeing you making an effort in that. Or I feel hurt when you did that. Or it makes me feel sad that you didn't show up on time yesterday that you promised you would. Right? So share with him your feelings. Share with him some of your experiences, like childhood experiences and your feelings around it. So when you share feelings, it tells him that he is safe to share feelings with you, to share things with you. So when you share feelings, it makes him feel safe. It allows him to be more open. It allows him to be more receptive to what you are sharing. It makes him feel more connected to you. So really work on talking to men, asking questions, sharing your feelings, your opinions, asking him about those, right? So work on that, because that's how bonding occurs. That's how he can feel more connected to you.